Now, Zimbabwe is exploring the cultivation of hard wheat after local companies achieved a major breakthrough in developing seed varieties suitable for domestic production. This follows a record-breaking wheat harvest for the 2025 winter season after 640,195 tons were achieved, the highest ever wheat yield in the country's history. Zimbabwe requires about 360,000 tons of wheat per year to ensure adequate supply of bread and associated products. The country produces soft wheat and imports about 30% of its hard wheat requirements for blending purposes. However, 100% locally produced wheat is being used to make bread by some manufacturers. In addition, the country has harvested 47,709 tons of barley at an average yield of 7.75 tons per hectare. This is compared to 7 tons per hectare achieved in 2024. Speaking at a post-cabinet briefing in Harare today, Information Minister Dr. Jennifer Musore said trials are already underway to produce hard wheat characteristics.
The grain stock at the Grain Marketing Board as at the 27th of November 2025 stands at 180,000 metric tons, out of which ADA has contributed 60,347 metric tons. The harvesting of the wheat crop has been completed with a total of 640,195 metric tons harvested from the 122,000 hectares at an average yield of 5.2 metric tons per hectare. Trials are underway at ADA to produce a variety with hard wheat characteristics. A total of 47,709 metric tons of barley has been harvested from the 6,156 hectares planted. A high average yield of 7.75 metric tons per hectare has been achieved compared to the 7 metric tons per hectare in the year 2024.
Government has also approved the Memorandum of Understanding that will be entered into with Spain, aimed at promoting cooperation in the field of tourism through digital marketing and development of tourist destination. Responding to questions during the post-cabinet briefing, Tourism and Hospitality Industry Minister Bakbra Rodzi said by signing the memorandum, the two countries will also be strengthening their existing cordial relations.
Spain is the best country in Europe, together with France, that drive gastronomy tourism. Overall, France is number one. However, Spain is the best in using gastronomy tourism for sustainable tourism initiatives.
Now, still with the post-cabinet briefing, government has described as inappropriate a case in which 9 learners were barred from writing a ZIMSEC final Family and Religious Studies ordinary level paper over haircuts at a local school in Harare. Primary and Secondary Education Minister Torerai Moyo said the action was inconsistent with ministry guidelines and confirmed that ZIMSEC will grade the paper, which was written to ensure that their results are processed. He also said there is no explicit policy on haircuts for students.
Because when they came back after the haircut had been done, it was 55 minutes into the examination, and our policies state that students are only allowed during the first 15 minutes when the exam starts. So the intervention we are going to take as government is that we are going to apply the aggradation policy, where we give an aggregate pass to the student. We are going to look at the top 4 students in how they performed in the first paper, and the last 4. Then we are going to mark their scripts and give a grade to those students who are affected, so they will not be disadvantaged, because we felt that we could not give another paper to those students